assure you it is. It's all for a good cause. And just maybe you might want to, as a friendly suggestion, maybe take a sick day after this. Just go home for the rest of the day because maybe you started throwing up or something.
Okay. And he you say for a good cause, and he stops and he looks at you almost scared.
Did I say for a good cause?
Yeah.
You
said for a good cause, and he's like, please tell me you are not black hand terrorist. You are not terrorist, please.
No, not at all. It's to aid us against them. Actually, I work for someone else entirely.
Okay, I don't wanna hear. The less I know, the better. Don't ask, don't tell. Okay,
yep.
Oof. It's good. Okay, and then he goes, and you wait a minute, 2, 5. In the meantime, I guess the rest of the crew, especially mercs, are sitting nearby, just trying to act casually. And on the roadway, in the road, there's a police vehicle passing by slowly, but they just look around. They don't focus on anybody else. They stop for a moment as one of the civilians comes up to them, and it seems the civilian seems distraught. Do you try to eavesdrop? If you want, then perception check because of all of the buzzing and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay, I would say it's enough. It's enough that you hear some parts and pieces about. That's now that you look closer, the guy looks like he was hit. His left cheek is swollen and bruised, and you hear bits and pieces that's officers, somebody stole something from me. I was and then I forgot the word. I was marked. Oh, that's what he says. And then they're okay, and then he points somewhere, and they go into that direction, away from hotel. And after around 10-minute mark, the waiter comes out, but he doesn't come out from main room, main doors. You hear psst, hey, and there's a alleyway next to the hotel, and you see him just trying to wave at.
Yep, I wave at the 4 and go along with them. To come to follow me and then go to him.
Yeah, they rise up, look around, and they proceed towards you. And then he gives you the uniforms, and well, I hope they match. And he points at the entrance. That's the usual entrance for service and whatnot. Electronic clock. Today's password 1121.
Alright. Thank you kindly. And like my previous suggestion, you should probably just either go in and tell your boss that you're not feeling well, or just go ahead and go home for today. Just friendly suggestion.
I'm not. He's I'm not feeling good, and then Dave is rolls his eyes. Listen, kid, that's how it's done. And then he fucking punches him in side of the head. Not hard enough to knock him out, but he falls down. He's not bleeding, and he's well, now you can truthfully say that you are not feeling well. Say you fall down or something. And he's "Oh, you fuck up!" And
I just kind of shrug and make sure to hand him the credit chips.
And he's God damn, I really hope the money is worth it. And then he's slowly stands up and goes into other direction in alleyway.
And then, yeah, me, Dave, and Crone, I'm not sure how much of armor Dave has, but... Or to put on the servant outfits and, like, go grab a cart, whereas Crone and Brandy are to go on their small little part.
Yeah, thankfully they don't have power armors because you would not be able to hide that.
Yes. I'm just picturing that now. It's just like, oh, you have a servant outfit that's obviously like struggling to stay in one piece while it's like covering power armor.
Yeah, I need to check like what the armor can, like what kind of armor could potentially hide under suit. Worst case scenario, they will just need to drop the armor and go with outfit. But I'm not gonna be that much of a dick. There's something called armored undersuit. Undersuit makes sense that it's like a Kevlar vest and it's DL4, so it will help them. So I see 7, but they are professionals, I would say that they get -1 from the AC. Because of dexterity. Okay, so as you enter, thankfully nobody from like higher administration, like your potential boss and or like head of the shift, doesn't necessarily spot you. So you just nod and you path ways.
Yep, I stick my plasma projector and his weapon like under the cloth of the cart. And then like get like some food or something. Then head up to the elevator.
Okay. Okay. You head up to the elevator. There is no, like, you pass several guests. Majority of them look pretty well. Nice suits. They look like medium or high class. They just ignore you. At the entrance there is no security guard. You go in, you click. Do you go at the like level where the penthouse is directly, or do you go level below?
Nope, go to the penthouse.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's the
while we're in the elevator, I tell the technician guy to let me do the talking and to try to stay as calm as possible.
And then he's like, I am calm like a fucking lotus, brother. And then you hear like he reaches to a pocket, then he takes like a small oh my god, I'm forgetting words so much.
Pill?
Like where you like entire, like he picks up one pill from and then he like gulps it down. I'm perfectly calm. As long as we don't get shot at.
That may very well happen, so just hide behind a corner or something.
Fuck. I will. Okay, so I wanna do the not do like as you're doing. I'm gonna do some rolls to see how the other two is doing.
Alright.
But yeah, as you will approach, the elevator will allow you to go to penthouse. It won't be locked. But immediately as the doors open, you see like a corridor, but at the very front, right next to elevator, there's like a desk, like a security checkpoint. And you see one guy sitting behind a desk. All of them look pretty similar, as I said. Like most of them bald with like sunglasses and earpieces, black suits, and one of them still sits behind the corner, but he looks like, at the moment's notice, he looks like a guy who raised the alarm. Second guy with a mag rifle in hands takes a step closer, but he keeps his, like, if you wanted to like attack him without moving with your, like, let's say with knife, He's not close enough, so he's like keeping his distance. And he's like, okay, room service, like.
Yep.
And he like,
And
he realizes the room service. Where's the? And he like snaps his fingers. Where's Bob? The usual guy.
He fell and hit his head, and someone ordered a lobster dinner, and I pick up like the silver platter. And there's like a steamed lobster. So I can, whoever has enough money to order this thing probably wants it quickly.
Give me a moment, sir. And then he like puts his finger to an earpiece, and and he, guess that you do not know if he's calling his boss or maybe like his boss, like the head of security on this floor, or maybe boss of your change. And he's like, sir, where's the like usual guy? I mean Bob, the one that's dealing with us. And then he like, hit his head. Pfft, fuck. Okay, try to inform us about that potential security risk beforehand, okay? And it's like, whatever, I don't need to hear your excuses, sir. Do your job, we are doing ours. And then he finishes, okay, step out from elevator.
And, yep, I go ahead and do that.
Then he like...
pushing the cart.
Yeah, he takes us a few steps closer. And he like, without asking, like he puts like a plate, so he like checks if the food is real. And like, he sniffs. Yeah, seems real enough. Okay, I'm not sure who ordered it, so I will show you where you can leave it. Follow me.
Understood, and I proceed to follow him.
Yeah, after a few meters, corridor turns right, and then from left there was like a wooden sci-fi doors, and then another guy steps out, and then he's your escort from behind. Obviously, depends how it's big, and I'm too tired to like make on the fly how it looks like, but there are some corridors, rooms, and whatnot. And as you are being led, let's see how. So Crone, wait, it was Brandy with Joanne that went together to do the thing. Okay, let's make some random rolls. Okay. Okay, and as you are proceeding towards what you're assuming is main living room of the assembled, like of the people living here, so mainly guards. I guess you have some sort of, like, because you have a way to contact others, yeah? Like, you will hear them talking to you.
Like, we'd have like radios, but like, I assume in a place this big, it wouldn't be like, obvious servants would have radios so they could contact each other, so it wouldn't be like out of place to have like an earpiece.
It wouldn't. Hopefully the guy's security is not listening on servants. Who knows?
We wouldn't be using the servant channel. We'd be like, we'd be like having our own, but
okay. And then you hear like a very quiet crack, and then you hear a voice of Joanne, who says, "Hackers in. We had to knock out one guard. Apart from that, everything nice and dandy. Say the word, and we can kill the lights."
And I just...
I'm gonna do a small retcon. She says that that we had to take care of one guy, so we assume she killed him.
It's like, understood. I'll make sure to tell my boss. That's how I respond. Because the security guards can hear me.
Yeah,
but...
they will have heard that. So that's okay. So you are being led to main living room, which is connected with kitchen, where usually one of the guard who lost his jacket, so he's like in a white blues and black pants. He's like preparing some food, and let's go stereotype. That's a female guard for a change. She's preparing some food. Two other guys are watching television, some sport channel. So those two, and then two coming. There is also like a balcony. So there is another guy. There's like a glass wall with sliding door, and there's a guard on balcony. So wait, I'm trying to count how many I already put in.
And in relation to the living area, where is the vault?
It's not right next to it. You will have to go through another room to actually get to vault itself. So there's a room, and there's a room with a vault. So in this room you have those two guards that were escorting you, two guards that watching TV, but they have they don't have weapon in hands, but they have in hands reach. One female guard that's making some food, one guard that's on balcony, and then one guard weapon in hand that just randomly going around the room.
Alright.
Also, you no, wait, if you want to spawn, then make me a perception check.
Wow.
Ah, shit, I didn't check. Do you remember what was the time when you used your reroll? Once per hour?
Given that it's 11:30, I feel like it was more than an hour ago. I think it was 10:20 something for me.
Okay. So in this case, do you want to use? You have +1, so you can use Stellar Hero rule twice.
I'll go ahead and reroll first.
So you think that's been more than an hour? Ah, okay, because I didn't I understood.
Yeah.
First. Yeah. Okay, you can reroll. I understand that wrongly. Okay, 7.
One better.
Enough. 7 is enough.
Okay.
You don't spot all of them, but you spot a black half orb being in the corner near the ceiling. You are assuming that's a heat fire detector combined with camera and whatnot.
Alright. And so we'll go in and I'll take the thing off the platter and be like, so who ordered the lobster?
Okay, so the guy that was escorting you, they obviously stepped aside, and the one that came from behind, he's still staying, and he's questioning, looking at the others. The one that was escorting you from the entrance, he's like, well, that certainly wasn't me, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna return to my post. And the rest of the guys are looking, and well, it wasn't me. And they put one of them like the lady, she's like put the hand to her earpiece, like, boss, have you ordered anything?
I just
And
can't.
you know, give me a luck save.
I do have a way to respond to no one having ordered it, though. So,
Okay, so she's like, there is, she listens for a response. It takes like 10 seconds, and there is like, you see on her face, her muscles doesn't twitch, but there's like a suspicion, and it's like, waiter, there must have been some sort of mistake. Nobody ordered anything.
all I know is that my boss told me to bring this lobster up to you guys. So, and like at this point, I'd um, like click the radio and say, I'd just say, no one's taken the lobster. Maybe you should do something about that. Hint, hint.
Yeah, and there's like Roger, and then as the lady starts like going towards you, like, listen, nobody ordered it, so just take it, back down. We don't need it. And like halfway through, or maybe just near the end of it, suddenly like everything goes black, and guys are like, what the fuck, like, security was like, no wait, not security, but something about the power, like, check it out immediately. But immediately they do not focus on you, and they're like saying, get some light, get some flashlight.
As they're doing that, me and Dave would be grabbing our equipment, including the night vision goggles, and yeah. Fire! Well, before they get the flashlights. Because, you know, being able to see in the dark while the enemy can't is probably a good thing.
I could have I could have bullshitted so much that at least one or two of them have, like, their sunglasses are very high tech.
That would, from the intel I got, that they wouldn't, but that's very possible that they would. It's up to you.
Yeah, you know, as you know how the intel goes, it never 100% certain. So now I'm gonna do it differently.
Have to work off of something, so.
Not a luck save, but a tech save.
Of course, there are worse. Don't my saves change when I level up, or do they not?
They do, but usually saves change every couple levels. Let's
okay.
see, for expert, yeah, your saves change at level 5.
Okay. I just thought about that, so yep. Not that, you know, I'd pass with a 2 anyways, but...
Yeah, so you notice as you took the goggles and you took the rifles and start aiming, you see that lady, which... Oh wait, I'm not gonna say sunglasses. You see a similar, and now that you spotted the similar, not faint, but glimmer or something that you've seen before in Sperse's eyes, and you see her eyes going white, and it's like fuck, and then she's like goes through like the kitchen sink and jumps behind. The other guy who had sunglasses, he like knocks them, and you see like there's some and then he's like, he sees that you already have like weapon in hands, and like asks, and it's like, hands, motherfucker, hands, and you get to
Da-da-da-da. And what
But
and you
still,
said
all
that
of
they
them
don't
are
have armor?
unarmored targets, so they are AC 9.
Damn.
Okay. Give me one having to roll for the.
And I like motion towards Dave, the two that can see us. Not that he, in case he didn't notice for some reason, but just like I know he's a professional, but make sure I have to be.
Okay, I guess you shot the guy that was like aiming, just started aiming at you, that he saw in the dark. Okay, yeah, so that's enough. You're some small bits of medical knowledge still left. Yeah, like, there's like a season of like burnt flesh. He falls down with like a, like almost like grunt of pain. He might be alive, he might not. Currently it's hard to tell, but he didn't outright die.
But he's out of the fight, and that's the important part.
Yeah. You are with Dave?
Yep. And like Crone would be there, but like he'd know when the lights go out to like duck behind something.
Yeah, he's like immediately like, fuck this shit, and he like
He'd have night vision goggles too.
Yeah.
But not a gun.
Okay, so 9. What would be skill? Technically, it's like expert, so it's skill 1. So he would have 1 in the type of gun he's using. +1 from attribute. Okay, so 9, 10, 11.
So what would having more than 0 in energy weapons do anyways? Just give me more bonuses?
Like skill, like points in skills combat, they just give bonuses to attacks.
Okay.
Okay, sadly, like I guess he went after that lady who ducked undercover, which would mean he would get less pluses because hardcover give bonuses to AC. So he tears apart bits and pieces of kitchen sink from his mag rifle, but lady is still alive. And I'm gonna even give that's you are with Korn, yeah? Krone, the tech guy, and you didn't give him gun. So he's like, yeah, get them, and he's not able to shoot. So you get roll me 2d2. Wow, lucky son of a bitch.
Yep.
Majority of them will only find their like flashlights or get any sort of like after 4 rounds.
Just like once combat has started, I start on my lucky rolls.
Yeah, so there's one guy down, 4, 5 left, 6 if you're counting. Yeah, the 6th one who is on balcony. There's like evening, but there's a lot of lights coming from the overhead buildings. He doesn't see what's going on in the inside, so there's like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like on the balcony and like trying to, not peering inside, but he's like, fuck, like come in. And obviously he's also looking for his personal flashlight.
Pretty much and that is the end of the first round, and I forget when can I use my Frayed Eye, just whenever?
Yes,
like
whenever.
On my turn? I will go ahead and use it on one of the other ones then. Like one of the ones that can't see yet. And for 1, so.
Yeah, you just graze him, he almost doesn't feel it. he like whoops, like near his ear.
I'd probably say like as I'm like shooting the guy with the sunglasses, it just like grazes by his ear or something.
Yeah, and the combat continues. There's like a crack that informs like everything offline, elevators closed, moving to your position. That's Yuan telling.
I just say understood.
Okay, so what do you next?
Next, was it their turn then our turn again?
Ah wait, so I forgot about the lady, because the lady like she
Can see.
there's like a slight peer up, and like with her, let's see, she also gets maybe not plasma projector but laser pistol, or maybe wait, what I want to get, no, mag pistol.
Don't I get more HP? Oh, I think I already put that in.
Yeah, HP is like, okay. But it's like cumulative, so not cumulative. It's like you get, let's say, you have 6, and then on level 2 you get 12. You have 12.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, because I guess you have D6 hit dice. Yep. I think.
Probably.
Yeah. So expert. Yeah. Warrior has D8, expert has D6, psychic D4. And if you don't have +1 to Constitution, which you don't. Okay, yeah. So you'll have 12 max SP. Cool.